back to my channel, and we're going to be watching Castlevania Season 3, Episode 5 and 6. And so we're going to get into what Belnades and Belmonte are getting into. The BBs! So yeah, let's get into it.
What the hell are you doing with your life? I'm talking to you.
You came all the way out here to talk stuff to yourself?
You're excommunicated. You have no family, you have no friends. You've spent your entire adult life being hated by everybody you ever met. And you were fine with that. Nobody could get near you. Nobody could ruin your life. A pretty girl holds your hand and takes you to bed, and all of a sudden...
And all of a sudden, your world changes and you don't know what to think about it.
That's the thing of like, sometimes we self-isolate so we don't get hurt again because of our trauma. And then when we find somebody, you know, we get reintroduced in the world. It's scary. It's scary to put ourselves back into that vulnerable place, because what if it gets snatched away again?
You always need something. Sometimes I have to walk outside the town to be able to see it properly. When my family and I left when I was young, we moved to the capital, you see. I remember thinking as we left, I'll never see this place again.
And he became the leader of it. That's hilarious.
The same stories happen in cities, but there are so many people in cities that the stories just rush by. Here, every little story is a huge thing. A lost child, a death. They have an importance to the whole place.
As someone who grew up in a smaller town, I get what he's saying.
Things happened along the way. And at some point, we decided to just keep moving, I suppose.
I think there's a
Well, it doesn't sound like you decided much of anything.
community in bigger cities, in the sense that it's just a lot of people. So it's harder to, you know, have that community that you get from like a smaller place.
We used to see them in the capital, his type, drifting between the courts of Europe, pulling rabbits.
Do you agree or disagree? Put it in the comments below. That's just my personal opinion.
That wasn't there yesterday.
Are you sure that's not just some kid fucking around with his first knife?
No,
Children
they're
do
planning
not run
something.
around
They're about to
with
put a
facing
spell on the
positive
whole
lives in
town.
my town. They don't run around at all if I can help it.
And you know it wasn't there yesterday? Running a town does not sound like it's fun.
It has its little pleasures.
Some people just like to be in charge. Me personally, just like in The Walking Dead, I just finished that. Go watch it. Shameless plug. But making the hard decisions, somebody's always going to be mad. That's why I talk about people in leadership positions. There's always going to be somebody mad. You can never make a decision that's going to keep the peace of everyone. And that's a hard position to be in. It's very stressful. I don't know if you can see it, but the way his mouth was moving from a distance was funny. It was like... He's like, yes, now I can snoop. He wasn't reading not nail one of those books. Oh.
This way.
Okay, so it's like a magic compass. I want to say be careful, Jermaine. I don't know if Jermaine's good or not. I feel like he's a monster hunter.
You were told where to stay, Saint Germain.
Oh.
And I absolutely am.
Except that you appear to be in front of...
Oh, Jermaine.
Embarrassing, really. I was looking for somewhere discreet to urinate.
Go outside like everyone else.
No, because y'all pooping on the inside. Don't you lie like that. You saw that poop over there.
Well, I recently spent time in the free imperial city of Frankfurt, where public toilets are often accessed by step. Outside, indeed.
Public toilets. Does this really look like a palace to you?
Not at all. Not at all. It's actually a dump.
Since you are a speaker, I imagine that distracted you from the usual speaker pursuits of memorizing limericks, boiling vegetables, and casually reproducing.
Speaker. Good eye.
I have two, in fact.
So do I. I see that only the monks enter or leave the priory. Except for you. You're also a magician.
Oh,
I have two eyes too.
I want to see him do some
I
magic.
prefer not to speak of that.
Why? You've made no secret of it. Little tricks for
Magic
the
pimp named
townsfolk.
Jermaine.
Lots of talk.
I've been unconscionably rude. I also recognize a threat when I hear it.
I imagine you're used to them.
I've disrespected you. And I apologize. I am Count Saint-Germain.
I'm
Saint
Saifa
Germain.
Bernades, Speaker Magician.
There is a thing I am in search of inside the Priory. It is occult in nature. It is quite safe if operated wisely. Yes, I am quite sure something else is going on in there. It stinks of night creature. Is in that one thing.
Oh, okay. You
So
looking
I
for
would
something completely
respectfully
different
ask that
in
you go
there.
forth and-
Stop.
You've seen the armbands they wear.
Yes. And now I see this.
Okay, what it mean?
The alchemical sign for Saturn. How did they come by the sign they wear on the armbands?
They say
What does
their
it
visitor
mean?
gave it to them, the night creature that attacked the Priory.
Did it give them this one too?
I understood you speakers to have quite the fractious relationship with God. On today's evidence, I wonder if Christianity hasn't gone out of fashion.
No, Christianity is still alive till today.
Know the old stories of God, and we fear him. But Yeshua the Christ, his sacrifice was a lesson in how to love unconditionally. As my grandfather always said, that we want our children to exceed us in every way.
You're an unusual woman.
Trevor says that.
Yeah,
Is he
because
really?
the speaker
Well, he says I'm
logic
crazy.
is crazy.
But what you said is what he means.
I am focused entirely on my personal goal. They're all quite mad, but this does seem...
Okay, so you're not a hunter. You just got something that you want.
Well, you wouldn't.
Oh, he wouldn't really slit your throat.
But I would put you in fire. Well, you also got to do your hand signs.
Come. Show me how you attack.
I feel like
I would, but you...
out of all the different conversations that happening, I feel like Belnades and Belmont
Archers run out
storyline
of arrows all the time.
over there's usually having the most unnecessary long conversations. But like the last video, all of them was on point. It flowed really well. But like now we're back to, for some reason, when we get to their storyline, there be these long drawn out unnecessary conversations that could be important. That's just me personally. That's how I feel.
So long. I can't get close.
You want to get close? Never let a vampire in close. I'm half vampire. Half of me wants you to step in close enough for me to bite out your throat. Hey!
Ooh! Twin power! Oh, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. Friendship! The power of friendship! It's lovely.
You have both just been eaten by vampires.
Y'all playing too much. Y'all supposed to be y'all supposed to be work y'all supposed to be training and y'all playing around. It's cute though. Let me look up some ages before I make a comment. So I tried to look up their ages and couldn't find it. But I'm guessing what I'm getting from it is they're all around the same age. But I sent some, I sent some sexual tension, but then he said, "Come on, children," and he's giving her a piggyback ride. So I was like, I just want to make sure this is age appropriate. But I think they're all around the same age. Like 19, 20 area. But if not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was like, I've noticed that little tension there, and I just want to make sure it's age appropriate. Just care about those things.
I do not trust people, generally, but speakers are honorable, and the pedigree of the House of Belmont speaks for itself.
Okay, get to the point, Pimp Jermaine.
Have you heard of the
I have
Yes.
not.
Well, I
Well,
suppose
explain
this
it for the
was
people who's
wrong
watching.
company to unveil ancient occult secrets in and expect to be impressive.
Some say the infinite corridor is a pathway to other worlds. Others say it's a portal to hell.
Only one of my family ever encountered it. She said it was like a door into countless levels of hell.
Oh,
It was in a
somebody close that door and break it like in Monsters Inc. so nobody can get in there.
Direct, but you're both right. The infinite corridor is a route to many other worlds. It's certainly possible that one of them is hell. In the experience of those of my particular expertise,
You know people listening, right?
it is in fact a system
It's mad
of
quiet
doors
in
to
here.
other
Somebody in
lives,
here listening.
separated from our own by space and time. I lost someone
Oh, no.
in the infinite.
Okay, I see your motivation, and I don't like it. Name Jermaine. It's always some old man trying to go back in time and save his loved one. That's such a tired storyline. Always trying to go back in time to save somebody. Why are you trying to ruin the timeline? Have you not watched Marvel?
Of course, if I'd known there was a portal under a pile of stones in fucking Livonia, now you know why I'm here and what I'm about, and it has nothing to do with random alchemical signs or
See, I don't give a dang about none of this stuff.
all right, calm down.
What if that was not an accident?
What if it never left?
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's crazy down there. It's crazy down there. They got all the worlds of the hells down there, and they done brought all their peeps. They done brought all their peeps. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, you got clothes on, Hector.
Well, look at you. Almost.
You done leveled up to level 2 because godly. You about at -95.
Well, I could hardly take you for a walk with your bits flapping around in the open air, could I? A bird might think your penis was a twig and fly off with it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's disrespectful.
Sadly, there's a condition.
Oh no.
Not my idea. Strieger insisted.
Winnie's gonna be get treated like a little puppy. Hector.
Strieger pointed out that you're a magician. And you do want to go for a walk, so...
Hector. Don't put on the leash, Hector.
Fine.
Oh, Hector.
Walkies.
She taking him out for a walk. He been treated like a little puppy from the very beginning. I hate it. I want to see Hector win. I want to see Hector get his get back. As you know, I love a good underdog. Is this what you guys mean by kink?
It's a lovely night.
Is this your
What do you
kink?
think?
It's a bloody
You know what?
chilly night. It was
Don't let
warm
me
in my
know.
cell.
Don't you put it in the
That's
comments.
because we channel waste.
Dracula's castle moved heat around with pipes. Is that vampire magic?
Actually, just science. Relax and enjoy the night.
The night is still young. I'm sorry. Oh, she done pulled you.
Be nice too.
I'll take your word for it.
You don't remember daylight.
Never much cared for it. I was always a night person.
I'm a night person
You
too.
might be missing something, you know?
I'm recording this at night. It is
Look,
1:36 in the morning. Yeah, I'm wide awake.
I can't see how the sun would improve this view.
That looks incredibly beautiful. I cannot lie.
Right. I admit it.
This is Stockholm
That's
syndrome.
fantastic.
She is literally
See? It's not so bad here, is it?
emotionally manipulating him.
I could do without this.
I mean, I hope that he's like
No.
privy to it and he's got like a plan in the back of his mind. I'm rooting for you, Hector. But this is definitely Stockholm. This is some Stockholm love.
She would never have meant to kill you.
Because she needs me to be her Forge Master slave.
No, because if she'd meant to kill you, you would quite simply be dead. She never lets it run away with her to the point of, oh, I don't know, condemning the entire human race to death.
Oh
Just a
Lord.
recent example of what being genuinely
Ooh,
insane
she
in
on her
Murderous
press
Rage
tour.
looks like.
Boy, just like Carmilla. Oh, these girls love to talk. Press tours or press touring.
But you did show up alive.
Might have been nice, though.
Have you?
Dracula would have treated you better. Even into the suicide mission, he would have treated you better.
I hadn't. She tricked me.
I don't think she did.
You was sitting pretty over at Dracula's castle. I don't know what you're on. You in the leash right now, my guy.
She made me betray Dracula.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. You.
She showed you the old man was insane, and she saved you from the consequences.
Okay, that didn't happen either.
Nobody here wants to harm
She just
you.
said, "Hey,
We just
do you want
don't
his
quite
consequences
trust
or
you.
my consequences?"
Trust me.
And I don't know. I might have want a quick death with Dracula rather than be put on a leash and naked and treated like a dog.
What's she saying about me? Lenore is saying you're a mean, nasty woman. Now he's complaining again about you and how you beat the shit out of him. In hindsight, beating the shit out of him does seem like a miscalculation.
Yeah.
Since your scheme apparently won't work without him.
Right. You literally could have been nice all the way up to this point. You jumped the gun.
Was still a happy idiot. We do need the idiot, Carmilla. I know. Where do we get that many fresh dead bodies from? Without reducing our feeding stock to nothing. Lenore has to first solve this problem for us.
You know, she ain't think nothing through. Like she said, she just had a scheme dream. Like I was talking up there with your lover.
No. This way.
You gonna put him in your room and let him sleep at the foot of your bed like a good little puppy? Oh my God. This is sick. Oh my gosh, she done upgraded your cell. Oh my gosh. She's Stockholming the mess out of you, Hector.
Am I dreaming?
I thought you might like to be able to read.
Boy, she's Stockholming you.
Pass your lead through? There. Good boy.
Dang. I get it. I understand it. Oh my gosh, I'm sick too. Ah!
Thank you very much.
Can I see you tomorrow night?
Yes. Of course.
Ooh, she's Stockholming the mess out of you, Hector. Wake up, Hector, wake up! She said good boy, and you said sit. Oh, Hector. Hector. Man, I hope you got a plan at the back of your mind. Man, I hope you don't let her Stockholm you. Boy, she pulled him through the gate and said, good boy, and boy, he folded. Oh my gosh.
He's also a confidence man.
But he dropped that with us.
Yeah, he did.
That bothers you?
A little.
Vulnerability bothers him.
What?
And maybe he's been on his own for so long that he was willing to drop the front that quickly because he that desperately needed friends.
The same way that Alucard did, the same way that you did.
Alone. Suffering.
So
under
put that out
loss.
there.
Hmm.
You're the same, two peas in a pod.
I think we should help him.
Of course you do.
It's the right
Oh,
thing
they're so
to do. And we
cute.
may need his help.
It's probably my favorite part of their storyline is every time they have these cute moments.
Silly.
And the fighting. Of
It's
course, the
all
fighting.
our story.
Fighting's up there. Cute moments
Definitely
fighting.
We'll have to find out how it ends.
Because I'm waiting on Cypher to get back out there. Uh-oh. They're casting a spell on your homes. I'll be scratching this stuff out. If you want me to be honest. Jermaine?
We shouldn't be here.
Jermaine? What's going on? Jermaine, did you eat a mushroom? Jermaine having a whole trip. What is that? Is this Star Wars? What is this? Jermaine, I need you to wake up. I'm confused. Like I'm on an acid trip right now. I don't even know how to feel. Is that Bay? What is that? Okay, is this a dream? Is this what happened? Y'all tried to go through time and she got stuck or something? How this go from vampires and beasts and hell to a timepiece? Where's the correlation? That was interesting. That was an interesting little drug-induced nightmare. I don't know I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm sure there must have been a time when I had nice dreams. Maybe when I lived in palaces.
And it was long too. It was long as crap. That scene was long.
And then there was you.
Okay. You have really nice handwriting, Jermaine.
Never wanting to sleep.
Oh, somebody give Jermaine a hug.
Not until I live in the good dream again. Not until you're back.
Jermaine. Loyal husband, Jermaine. I guess I need to retire pimp, Jermaine. But his drip gets pimped, so it's like Isaac, I haven't seen you in a while.
Where is the one who can talk well? The one with the eyes I made you in Genoa.
What do you wish?
Oh, that's cool. I was wondering if they would be able to talk.
Long, and I've been given much to think about of late. Do you remember who you were before you went to hell?
Almost do. I remember how it was to dream, and to remember moments of the dream, but never the entire play. Do you see?
I do.
That's me with my childhood memories. No, just
A scholar.
Really?
I was. In a place called
his mouth is giving
I think
Flapjack. The show Flapjack. Oh, I miss that show.
a philosopher.
I was in a stream and we was just all in there reminiscing over like childhood shows. Childhood shows back in the day were just so good, so deliciously good. That's so random, but I was just thinking about that.
Changed.
Because now I want to go back and watch Flapjack.
And laws, and yet discussion of the nature of the divine became a crime.
Who declared this a crime?
Christians.
Uh-oh. It's all coming back to Christians. Is this show like a Christian hate PSA? Y'all, this show really don't like Christians.
That the people should hunt down sinners and drive them into salvation.
To think about God would surely not be a sin in God's eyes.
And yet...
Here I am, out from the depths of hell.
Perhaps you have not told me all of your dream.
I was hunted. I was tortured. I lied for my life before a judge. I gave up others so that I may live.
Oh, that's messed up that you're going to hell.
A sinner.
You became a sinner out of torture. You deserve to go to heaven then.
They killed me anyway.
Oh, poor Fly
I
Eyes.
woke up in hell. I learned something about sin. Learned to like it. Yet, here I am, in a world where thinking is considered
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
something that should
Don't walk up on me now.
tortured
Oh.
and murdered. Thank you for my second life. Make wonderful new dreams of it.
Isaac, do you like that idea or not? Kind of want to know. How you feeling about it, Isaac? How you feeling about this second life thing that you're giving people? That was Castlevania Season 3, Episode 5 and 6. And I really liked it. Again, I really like every time we go to Isaac's storyline because every conversation he's had is so interesting, philosophical, really making your mind think about, you could put it to the real world and like, what side are you on and all that stuff. But then I also be like, dang, is this a Christian hate PSA? Woo! All the Christians is evil in this show. Just putting that out there. But yeah, so I really like just all the conversations that Isaac is having. I just find it real interesting. I just like that type of stuff. I just the same way with like Supernatural. It's Supernatural. It started off like Scooby-Doo type vibes, where it's like, oh, we're battling a new thing every day. But then it went into like God and having these different conversations, things of that nature. Even though people were talking about, oh, they're dying and then they're coming back and all that stuff. But I liked how they created a whole storyline around God and Lucifer, and the sun and all that stuff, and they went around in that area. That's when they started to really create a really good, well, I'll say a really good second storyline, because they had some other stuff going on first. But I really like the way they took it, because it started off Scooby-Doo-esque and then they built a storyline out of it. And so yeah, I'm getting off subject, but that's what it reminds me of with the whole Christianity God concept. It reminds me of Supernatural with the monsters and everything. And Donatus and Belmonte, I feel like storyline is they have super long scenes with like not a lot going on in conversations outside of like when it's them conversating. Like when it's like, it'd be some conversations I could be like, ooh, you could shorten this right here. And then we cut to the other scenes that I'm interested in, and it'd be like 5 seconds long, and then we cut back. And I'm like, oh. But I do want to see what is happening inside this building. And I thought it was going to happen in these 2 episodes, but I guess not. It's going to be the last 2 episodes before we find out what's going on in this building. But yeah, and then, Hector is having a little kink shame. I don't know much about the kink life, so if I'm using the wrong terms, I'm sorry. But it seems like it's his kink to be a pet. I don't know. He's kind of liking it. So we'll see what happens there. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're in the know the next time I post another video. And I'll see you next time.